Alright. Oh. Need you going into sleep mode. It ain't been but a couple minutes. I did a little bit of a area resetting. Ooh. Let me save real fast just in case. Maybe we'll start out this morning with good things. Also, good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. You know, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I ended up cleaning our laundry room of all things, actually. Just going in and moving some stuff around and setting it outside and organizing more than anything. Because we'd had enough junk in there that we just kind of sat in the front part of it that we couldn't walk through it. So we can get through our laundry room now. And I busted my toe against a tiny ironing board. Made my dog mad because we didn't go for a walk. I didn't want to put my tennis shoes on, and I don't trust her enough to walk in flip-flops. To get me a proper pair of sandals. Next spring. Hopefully the flip-flops will hold out for just quick trips outside through the winter. So nothing new, shiny wise. I mean, I got a couple last night, but as usual, they're all extras. Ooh. Couple of dad's guys, I guess. I might have to get up here in a moment. And also, I can't get shiny Abras to save my life. Every time I get one, I'm literally right up on it, so it teleports away. And I don't need one, you know, so I don't save and close out the game and catch it. I don't want to potentially mess up either of my hunts. I will meander over to the Cherubi here in a moment. It should be where they always are. Yeah, right there. I spent yesterday bouncing back and forth between like, ooh, excuse me, between the laundry room and then my, excuse me again, I apologize if I end up with hiccups. But I was watching John Stone, because he's trying to hatch a Fiona egg. Hi, heretic. Alright. I'm being watched by that wormhole. Oh, it will reach over there. Nice. Oh, that one's tiny. Two. Might be able to reach that one. Okay, I don't think I'm getting it because that there is probably going to be my... Oh! Okay, not quite the last ones. Well then. Oh. You're so fierce. That one's too high. There we go. I think that might be my last one. I don't technically need to catch, but I'm gonna catch it anyways. Oh, it wasn't drawn in by the... I think it disappeared. I think it despawned. No? Well, where did it go then? I hate when this happens. Okay then. Apparently it's turned invisible, and I have had that happen a time or two with Pokemon in this game. I had a Wurmple or something that had spawned in yesterday, and I don't know if the graphics picked it up or what, but I couldn't find it. I was running into it, but I couldn't see it. Everything alright with the world, baby. A couple of people my dad worked with pulled in to grab something for a moment. Okay, nothing shaking over here. Oh, this is shaking though. Let's not throw a honeycomb at the tree. That doesn't works about as well as throwing Pokeballs at it. Just gonna get a bunch of Burmy today, I think. Which is fine. Okay. Yes, I know I missed. Right, it did this a little bit yesterday. When I was cleaning, we had a really slim chance of just like a little bit of rain. So of course, as I was putting things back in the laundry room, it started raining a little bit. The animals really liked me cleaning out the laundry room. The cat was in there with me like the entire time. I kept having to chase him out from under my feet. And then more towards the end, Stella had to come in and sniff everything. See what I'd been doing. She'd been laying in the living room on the couch watching me go back and forth from room to room as I was moving a few things around. I did find my little chest with a bunch of my Pokemon stuff in it though. When I say Pokemon stuff, old Pokemon stuff. Stuff from like the late 90s, early 2000s level of Pokemon stuff. I have a bag of Pokemon marbles. I still have one of the Burger King little booklets that came with your Pokemon toys. Eventually, I'm gonna figure out what happened to some of those toys. They probably got left behind in a move. I found my Pokedex. It's not the, like, major electronic one that, they first came out with. It's a later one that was part of, like, a group of toys with a little Pokemon stadium and figures you could put on little prongs and you could battle and stuff. I had the stadium and whatnot, too. But, I think... I call them friends. I think that got stolen. Because I, left for a year and came back and it wasn't where I put it. And neither mom or dad could figure out where it was. Which sucked because it had all my Pokemon figures in it. I mean, it was just a basic, Squirtle, Geodude, and I had a Charmeleon that my dad had bought me separate. I wish I could find a little screwdriver to open the back with to see if it still worked. Hello, shark. I'd love to be able to put a new pair of batteries in it and see if I could at least do the strengths and weaknesses game. Oh, thank you for saying hi, and you're more than welcome to lurk. These two Pokemon are the only things I need for Gen 4. Yep, Wormadam and Shiram. Well, I need a few legendaries, but you can't shiny hunt legendaries in this game. And that's gonna be a later thing after I've gotten all the base Pokemon. Well, these guys and Fiona, because you can breed for Fiona. Well, I got one. Oh, I got a Cherubi a couple weeks ago. And honestly, if I wanted to make this easier on myself, I'd breed it in Brilliant Diamond. Actually, I could probably do the same for a Bonsly. For a Burmy? Yep. I mean, I look at it this way, they're kind of unreliable, but there's exactly 2 trees in Obsidian Filled Lands, so you can't exactly miss it. You're gonna get it eventually. It just takes time. Nope, I have these 2, Fiona, which I'm gonna breed in Scarlet and Violet, and then, just for fun, I want a shiny alpha, Ursaluna. So I'm gonna, reset until I can get an Ursaring in the Crimson Mirelands. That's probably after I get these 2 in Fiona. Nice! I didn't really have any shiny alpha goals. I'm going for a shiny alpha Ursaluna because when I first started playing, and you know, when we first found out about alphas, I decided I wanted an alpha Ursaluna on my team, and then when the time came, I forgot. So this is kind of my treat to myself. Oh, it's no big deal. I very much enjoyed the Ursaluna I beat the game with. It was just at some later point in time I looked at her and it's like, I was supposed to have you as an alpha. And then I just shrugged and went on with my game. Nothing wrong with that. I'm kind of hoping they bring back alphas in Legends CA. Because there's a part of me that wants to get a Alpha Aurorus and an Alpha Tyrantrum. Just because they seem like, well, I'd be doing a living Alpha Dex either way, but it'd be really fun. The shell is big and goofy. I like how Sligoo can withdraw into it and just kind of roll around. Yeah, I have both a living dex and an alpha dex. I'm working on getting as many Pokemon in my living dex shiny as I can. Well, that's not 100% accurate. I have a living form dex, but I'm only doing a shiny living dex. I'm not too worried about getting every single form as a shiny. Excuse me. Because also some of them you just can't. Nice. I've had to do Alcremie 3 times. Only once for myself, but I ended up having to do it twice for a friend because she lost the save data for the game I traded her all the basic ones in. Because I hadn't hunted for the shiny ones yet. I did that as well. I did that in Sun and Moon. And then I got the genuine T-Mons first. Yeah, that'd be fun. I have a set of authentic Sinistee and then Sinistee and Poltergeist. I should probably eventually hunt down an authentic Sinistcha and in its evolution or pre-evolution. I'm blanking out on the name. I do that on occasion. There's over 1,000 of these things now. I can't always keep them straight in my head. Yeah. Yes, they are. But they're fun. And they could probably do them half a dozen ways, so I expect eventually we're gonna get like 2 or 3 extra forms for it. That are just different variations on like teas and probably, I imagine at some point in time we're probably gonna get one that's more coffee based than tea based. Yeah. Yep. Like Pokemon, they do like that. Yes, that'd be all sorts of fun. Oh. Hi, Cherubi. Bye, Cherubi. Yes, that'd be fun. Hopefully they eventually find a way to rework a bunch of the older Betamons into new games. like Toad's Cool and Toad's Cool and Toad's Cruel. They're fun. I got the biggest laugh out of seeing them. Oh, there he goes. I never managed to get away from the Abra fast enough once I hear the sparkle sound that they don't teleport away. That's like the third shiny Abra I've missed and just kind of shrugged about. If anyone would have had it, it probably would have been the Terra Leaker, but they didn't, you know, do any Scarlet and Violet stuff because the games are still ongoing. You know, getting updates and stuff in the raids. So it makes sense. Hi, Maxis. That's fine, I don't mind waiting. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, every generation seems to have the handful of Pokemon that aren't used, so it's just a matter of time. I have a little chest. It's not like a big one or anything, it's just a little one like my dad made, and then my mom would burn a picture from a Pokemon coloring book on the front of it. And I found it yesterday while cleaning. And it has the box my copy of Pokemon Silver came in. And I have both the guidebooks for Gold and Silver tucked into it. I have both versions of the game, I just don't have the box for Gold anymore. And it's hilarious because I forgot I'd had that. Found all sorts of neat and nifty things. Oh look, Bidoof. I think that's my 9th Bidoof. There's a bit of a match going on between Bidoof and Wurmple for the shiny I've found the most of right now. I got that barrel yesterday. Oh wait, I can't do that. I have a barrel now. Dang it. Yeah, I have a lot. I need to move the Bidoof. We're gonna move them in here with the legendaries. Lots of Bidoof, and like I said, lots of... Oh no, I'm tied. Okay. Move these guys up. just need moved over one. Trying to do my best to keep the evolution lines together. Probably wouldn't hurt if I just moved the legendaries over another box. Oh, I'm gonna have to rearrange the lines here in a bit. These are just extra single forms. Those all go in Pokemon Home. Haven't missed any, have I? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I'd have to for Abra if I could get, you know, close enough to them to notice they're shiny before they teleport away. Rearrange my cushion again. Alright, back to the village. Yeah, well, if you can save in front of them before they teleport away, you can turn the game on and off and, like, run away a bit, and then you can get them that way. But I don't want to save, because I don't know if it'll save and close, because I don't know if it'll mess up my, odds for getting a shiny. You know, if it'll reset me back to 0 or something. Yeah. But I'm also not that worried about it. Because I have the ones I need shiny, so. Let's see, Jet Scyther with berries? Lots of ones in this one with second stages. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. Actually, with things like this, it's determined when the mass outbreak loads in on your go-to screen. Because I have found shinies in like an outbreak in one area, and then went and saved and gone to check a different area, and the second area hasn't had anything, so I, you know, closed the game out and went back to the first, and they're still there. Not throw a Pokeball at the tree, it doesn't work that way. You warm baby. I'm being lovingly stared at from my bed. Yeah, that happens sometimes. What is it? Who's here? No, that's my dog. The cat is asleep in the living room on top of his cat tree. You bought me food. Thank you. I fit in my fries. Cats are weird that way. Hold on, I need some barbecue sauce. Yeah. Cats do like warm places. was nice enough to bring me lunch. Hopefully you guys don't mind me chomping while I play. Gotta have barbecue sauce when you have chicken nuggets. Get away. Oh. Didn't get away from him. Thank you. I made them myself based off a tutorial on YouTube, actually. They are very cute. It was a pretty easy tutorial to follow. I think it took me about 2.5, 3 hours. Eventually I'm gonna have to do me a pair in like shiny colors or something. But these work for now. I love McDonald's fries when they're nice and salty and warm. I'll get that one in a moment and check if the one up here is shaking first. It is not. The dryer calls. They can wait a minute. It's mostly jackets and stuff from me cleaning yesterday. Shaking. That one up there isn't shaking. He's a good Pokemon, but he's a pain in the butt to get around in this game. shaking. Hey, beggar. My dear, my baby, I got nothing you can have. I'll say as if I'm not going to give her a fry in a minute. Nuh-uh, you guys ain't see me. I'm on the other side of the hill. Whoops. Thank you. Yeah, I know, I've been spotted. Here, beggar. There you go. You're not getting a lot, though. That's pretty good timing. Also, I apologize for talking with my mouth full like a heathen. Too bad. Got a shiny Geodude out of it. Alright, and we're just gonna leave him where he is for a bit. Woohoo, 40 points. Dang it. They are very, very yellow. I do like that they kept the Alolan variant. Okay, 2 in a row. Alolan variant's the same. For the most part, I think they're a smidge more orange in color. No. Sorry, Daytona. I know it's apparently a safe song to listen to, but I try to err on the side of caution when it comes to songs with any sort of lyrics. Okay, so just to go back. You quit that. You're not starving to death. As much as you think you are. It never hurts to be a little careful. What? What makes you think you deserve another fry? You chased the cat off. This is my lunch. I don't get 5 treats a day. That one's not shaking. That one's good. That one's good. Oh, this one's shaking. Thank you for that, Starlight. I'm getting big old sad eyes just because I'm eating. Spend the rest of the day thirsty. Another Melcombe? Yep. I have some. Okay then. I guess he said nope. Bad thing about this location is that there's no grass to hide in. Oops. Oh, he's gonna do that stuff for whatever reason he doesn't stay globbed long enough for me to do anything. Hey! Golbat are such a pain in the butt. Excuse me? First time I die in half of forever, and it's because of a bunch of Golbat. Quit. No, that's fine. Come here. I just hit you with a glob. You're not supposed to be able to move. Dude, we're about to do this the hard way. Thank you. You guys almost ain't worth the berries. So reason number whatever why you guys almost ain't worth the berries. This has taken me so long, the outbreaks are over. That is hilarious. Okay, there we go. of my food, Stella. Stop. At most, he wants around the room and to the dog bed, which for some reason that just always includes walking across my desk. Not that you'd be able to at the moment, haha. I do have it fairly well blocked off with my keyboard and everything. You can quit. I'm still eating. You can and will spend dinner time in the kennel if you can't chill out about begging us, Blake. And the little beggar sitting beside my feet is a puppy. On occasion, she would nap while I ate dinner. And she'd be curled up in the chair next to me because we just all kind of sit in the living room when we eat dinner. And I thought she was asleep, and she wasn't. She turned her head around and snagged a piece of meat directly off my plate. And she stopped being able to sit with me while I was eating after that. And I give her points for seeing her opportunity and taking it, though. Pin. Quit. Go on. Go on. That's my cat. I don't have anything for you. And even if it did, you probably wouldn't eat it, Picky. So, I might be streaming some Minecraft here soon. I have a friend who is, I guess renting is the proper term, renting a server. And she wants to do a big mod pack full of like magic and farming stuff. So once she gets that set up, I might stream me building my farm and stuff because I like big farms. And the bigger farm in Minecraft I can make, the better. Especially now that we have so many fun like caves and stuff. So that'll be an evening stream and maybe a once a week during the day stream. Have to see how long it takes her to get everything set up. And And I say she because I know nothing about doing servers. I can do mod packs. You know, Forge and whatnot, but I don't know anything about servers. What are you doing? Quit sniffing my feet. I've given myself the hiccup. Lovely. I will take a shaky tree. Look! We got it! It got your ruby. There we go. And that'll be cheering off my list here in a minute. I gotta check the other trees first. That took just 68. Nice. I only got my first one probably 30-40 encounters. Alright, so now I'm just down to Wormadam. So that puts me at one left to go in Legends Arceus. Here. Have those and be happy. Well, I run away from this alpha so bad. Okay. I'm sorry, you don't need it. It's just a few little crumbs and stuff, baby. There ain't really nothing there for you to have. I'm sorry. Alright, guys, let me go toss my trash here real fast. I'll be back in just a minute. Sorry about that, guys. Got up to do one thing and ended up having to do about 4 other things as well. Hi, Hassie. Alright, where am I? Alright, we have 1 to go. I will adjust my picture after after I evolve my Cherubi. I mean, not really. I mean, it's nice you're here, but you still don't quite interact enough for me to really miss you. It's nice to see you back. Also, you ask me this every single time. Can I ask, does it matter that much if I miss you? I mean, I've got probably half a dozen people who pop in and out just every great once in a while. So it's always lovely to see them again, but they also don't always interact enough for me to be like, hey, you're back, I've missed you. Let's see, I need a sunstone. Ooh. Sorry about that, the inside of my ear itched. Let's see, I have 35 of those. Let's put 5 of these in storage. This. I don't need to take a nap. This way we can just swap them back in with my Baskia Legion. Oh, wait. Cherubi evolves by level up, not a sunstone. Silly me, forgive me for that guffaw. Let's see here. Surely 4 will do. Let's see, what is it? It evolves at level 25? There we go. Do it. And while that does, let's adjust my picture. Not the one I wanted. It is that one, okay. I'll put that. Move her over a smidge more. That's probably about as centered as I can get her. Alright. There is Shiny Chirim. Now I'm going to save real fast. I guess I should probably change the title of the stream. Because I'm not hunting 2 things anymore, I'm hunting 1. Just a second, let me do that. Update title. See if I can spell things right and not put unnecessary capital letters. Go. Did that take? Yep, it took there. Let me check Twitch real fast. It took there. Awesome. Alright, there we go. I'd be half tempted to start counting encounters for her now, but honestly, there's probably not much reason to. I think if I managed to get a shiny Wormadam or Burmy in like the next half hour, I'd die laughing. I mean, to be fair, I did get Alpha Shieldon and Alpha Cranidos literally one distortion apart, so you never know. If this keeps up and I can maybe manage Shiny Wormadam today or tomorrow, that'll put me at a good spot to start hunting for Alpha Ursaluna. No. I'm changing you in just a second. I forgot it was Sonic songs that were the other ones that had lyrics. Yes, my dear, I hear you beating down that door. That's part of why it took me a minute. Stella decided she wanted out. Let me go let the beggar in. Okay, hopefully for the most part, chair stream should be over. But I can make no promises. But I also hate going to my taking a break stream if I'm just getting up for 20 seconds. Oh, I don't gotta go this way no more. Well, I guess I still might. I'll just shortcut to the beach over here instead. I think it'd be a habit that takes a couple minutes to break. Hi, Barrel. I'm gonna flood the Wonder Trade boxes in a Pokemon Home with frickin' Bidoof and Barrel and Wormhole. Of course, I know I'd probably find plenty of others shiny if I would just take the wider route through the field lands. You know, if I'd run all over the hill and go over to where like the Scyther are and whatnot. Also, I sound very dumb because I put just a towel or a blanket in a sheet washer on just a quick wash a minute ago. So I will have to get back up again in like half an hour to toss those in the dryer. And toss the stuff in the dryer on the bed so I can fold it later after stream. Looking at this way though, at least the dog isn't going to be begging for me to take her for a walk halfway through because we went before I started. She was pestering me around 10:30 and it was one of those situations like, yeah, I guess we can go now. I got plenty of time to get back and get set up for stream. No way to cut up a barrel. So give me just a minute. Got a message from a friend. I want to make sure it's not anything super important. apparently she's doing a Minecraft. The main mod in the pack she's building is colonies, which I don't know that much about. I think I've watched her play it. But she's like, hey, you know, here's the main mod and here's a video about it. Then she posted a picture of all the stuff she's putting into the mod. I just kind of laughed at her. It's fun though. I kind of miss playing Minecraft. I haven't played the updated version yet, like, at all. Not unless you count going into creative and making a bunch of 75 by 75 squares so I could at some point in time practice building cities in them. Need to play more Minecraft. Of course, I also need to finish playing Kingdom Hearts 1 and Final Fantasy 7 and get to year 3 on Stardew Valley. Let's say play Slime Rancher, but honestly, I'm not much to do in Slime Rancher at the moment. There's one slime I don't have, and it's super rare to find, so that'll wait for their next update, I think. Me playing some more Slime Rancher too. Hop in Minecraft one day and see if I can't get the frickin' screen adjusted. For whatever reason, it just does not want to sit right in OBS. I don't need you anymore. I got my shiny. I'm down to Wormadam. I'm probably gonna end up just coming this way more out of habit than anything else. I mean, it's not like I couldn't cut across Remnus Island over there and make my I couldn't cut across the island and make my circle shorter. You couldn't have been the big one? Come on, I run by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is about 6 alphas as I do these resets? One of these is going to be shiny eventually, right? It's not necessary, it's just like, eventually, right? I mean, come on, I got 2 shiny alpha golems and 1 shiny alpha steelix in the Cornet Highlands. Alpha steelix came as a big surprise because I was just resetting for the onyx and completed the steelix just kind of as a gaffe. Because I never expected it to be the steelix that was shiny. Joke was on me. Excuse me. There's a small part of my brain that every time I pass that Rapidash is like, is it shiny? I don't need or really want it shiny. I mean, it'd be cool if I could, but for whatever reason, that is the Pokemon my brain has latched onto about being shiny in this area. Oh no, wait, I caught a Barbarrel. No, I caught a Cricketune. Barbarrel was last time. Back to the village. I don't know this song. But hopefully I can get this finished before I have to close out for raid Sunday. Sorry about that. Those little pieces of skin that like tear up from your lips, I had two. And they were annoying. Not shaking. Oh, this one is so. That one spot on the inside of my ear really itches. Also, when I was counting alphas earlier, I never count Informate because I don't figure I'd pass close enough to it to hear the shiny sparkle. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Down I go. I should show you guys my Mega Stone. The last convention I went to was probably the summer after X and Y came out, because I had my 2DS by then, because it was cheaper and I can't see 3D. And I'd been spend a couple weeks looking around on Amazon, like Etsy and stuff. And my friend jokes that I'm her Pokemon professor. So if you guys ever get a good chance to have meet Mama Blueberry, she calls me Professor Fern. So I went and, you know, made it a bit of a thing. And I had a lab coat, keyword being had. I left it with Mama so she could paint or draw or do some Pokemon on it or something if she wanted, and there's a fire. But anyways, one day I went dressed as a lab coat as like a professor or professor's assistant. The one thing I'd wanted and couldn't find before we went to this convention was the trainer portion of the Mega Stone. I don't remember if it has a specific name. And to my luck, there was one booth. One. In Artisan Alley. That was doing Mega Stones. So I'm ready for Legends ZA when it comes out. I got my Mega Stone. Or is it a Keystone? I'd have to look. I don't quite, like I said, I don't remember what the trainer portion of the Mega Stone is called. But it was lots of fun. That's also where I got Galahad, my Chespin plush. I'd get him down and show you because he's like literally right above my head, but he's squished in with like 3 or 4 other plush around him, and I don't want to have to get up and rearrange them. But there was a booth in the seller's room, you know, the actual sellers, I guess the people who probably go from convention to convention selling stuff. And they had a bunch of the good-sized Pokemon plushes, like the ones that are like probably a little over a foot tall. And of course this was, let's see, 8 was Sun and Moon, 10, probably about 10 or 12 years ago. Jesus, 10 or 12 years ago now. So the big plush there were like $25, and they had a shiny Charizard one, which was cool. But I got Galahad one day, and I really wanted to go back like the next day to get an Aerodactyl plush, but when I went back he was sold out. So I couldn't get one. But they had a nice little collection of the bigger Pokemon plush. I hate now that to get a good sized one you gotta pay like $50. And God forbid it's like the final stage of a Pokemon, because then it's like, God, what are they now? 50 something each? Good lord. Of course, even the sitting cuties now are almost $20 a piece. Oh, it's a satchel. Yeah, we'll return it to whomever lost it. To be one of those people who could have a wall full of Pokemon plushies. Because I know Jungle, to an extent, up until I think the Gen 6 sitting cuties, bought the biggest majority of them, if I'm not mistaken, to show off. And I know A-Drive, it seemed like he used to go and get at least one of each of the bug type plushes. Then Purple Cliff does his capture videos where if he catches it in a modded game, it He buys a sitting cutie. Of course, to be fair, I don't think I'd know what to do with an entire generation's worth of Pokemon plush. I'd probably be giving a few away to friends. Take the handful I want for myself and give the rest away. Foggy! This tree's shaking. Wanna give me something shiny? Nope. Excuse me, good sir. No. They're not over here. Does the Alpha Rapidash not spawn when it's foggy out? Yes, dryer. The washer's still going as far as I can hear, so... Not to make a comment about how weird it is that my cat doesn't get up on the shelf with me anymore, but he doesn't because I have curtains over the windows and he can't look out. Means I can put stuff on that shelf now. It used to be my plant shelf, but Lord knows if I brought my plants back in here, he'd be all up in them. They split their time between the living room and outside, depending on the weather. Let's see, there's an Abra. Tree's not shaking. That tree's not shaking. Over there isn't. That one's not shaking. That one isn't either. Really? Not a single Wormadam tree is going to be shaking? Well then. How horrifying it would be to be walking through the mist and see a light in the distance and you go to it and it is a giant freaking infirmate. Especially if you're a young trainer with a Pokemon that aren't quite high leveled. One's not shaking, that one isn't either. Okay, apparently I'm just not getting any shaking trees this go through. I'm waiting for the lyrics to start. Hey, there we go, shaking tree. Okay, no lyrics, it just sounded like there should be. Sun's coming up. There we go. Alright, let's see what it's got for us. Just the chat ups, alright. Might just go ahead and do them first, actually. Seeing how they're more or less just right here. He really put some distance off there, didn't he? Alright. Oh, let's get rid of that. Isn't much need for it. Honestly, there wasn't much need for it to begin with, really. How he didn't see me and attack me, I don't know. Looked like it was moving for half a second. Bye, Golbat. This one isn't. For half a second I thought I was getting, you found the Pokemon, and it's like, but I caught all the Chatot. Okay, am I gonna get at least one or two shaking trees over here? Yep. Just the one, okay then. Slim pickings this reset. Whew. Oh, Dad fed me earlier, now I'm gonna start getting sleepy. I'm gonna change it here in a moment. There. Oh, wrong one. Also wrong one. There we go. Hear the washer, but I want to give it another about 5 minutes, I think, before I hop up and check. So I'll run through the field plans. Should be good enough. Make sure it's not unbalanced or something. He likes to do that if there's just like one big blanket and a couple of small things in there. Did that the other day. I was doing a load. It was just my dad's overalls and like a couple of towels, and the freaking washing machine kept unbalancing because of the overalls. There wasn't enough stuff in it to keep it balanced. No, you could have stayed there for a moment. We're kind of at that stage where the cold weather is driving, like, the last remaining flies and whatnot inside the house. So I've had like 2 flies buzzing around the bedroom. And I got one of them earlier. And the second one, I just saw it landed on my TV for a moment before flying off again. It's like, no, stay there so I can squish you. Seriously, dude, find you a nice place to land. I promise it'll only hurt for a second. That's probably kind of a mean joke to make, but they buzz around my face. One of them was buzzing around my ear this morning before I got out of bed. Ugh. Sorry about that. One good thing about salty McDonald's fries is, yum, they're salty, but the bad thing is they dry my mouth out a little bit for a couple of hours. Now that I'm thinking about it though, I don't know if I want to hatch shiny Fiona before I start my alpha Ursaring hunt, or if I want to do that just like last. Go take stuff out of the dryer and toss it on the bed, and take stuff out of the washer and toss it in the dryer. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, sorry about that. There's actually a lot less in there than I thought after I separated, like, the jackets out. So I just went ahead and folded what little bit there was. And now all that's left to dry is those blankets. Well, a blanket and a sheet. And a poop emoji pillow. I think it was my niece's. I'll put it in the dog bed so the cat or something can snuggle with it. I'm probably gonna go for about another half hour or so, a little bit before. Make it the 3:30. Still gotta do dishes and whatnot. Nope. Yep. Now over here by all the luxury. I got so many knit hats out of the frickin' dryer. Nothing else will be prepared for winter. Got at least 2 army jackets out of there. 'Cause they look like they could have been like army or navy or some sort of camo pattern jackets. They weren't the general camo pattern. Hey Bubba. You gonna look out the window? Oh wow, that's my second shiny Gastrodon. The funny thing is, I don't even need you to get accurate. I just need the blue Gastrodon. You can't catch the treat. Just something I have to tell myself far too often. You know, Alpha Abra's got to, at the same time, be one of the most and least worrying alphas you can run into. This thing teleports away from, like, anything. But you get an alpha and it's gonna, like, knock your butt off your mount and come after you. But also it's an Alpha Abra. I don't know if they know anything other than teleport. It's just generally the idea of them being psychics is probably trouble all on its own. Like I know in the anime, you know, psychic Pokemon can do whatever the heck they want whenever. But in game, I don't know if it's like ever specified if psychic type Pokemon, how often they use their abilities outside of battle. If you run into this Abra, is it gonna toss you away with a Just with his general psychic powers, or is that considered a move? You just going from window to window, Bubba. I need an alpha mudstale. They're the biggest freaking mudstale you can get, and considering they're based off of Clydesdale, how huge that'd be. Like, I've seen just the regular big old huge dang racehorses, and they're huge. Oh, right. Of course, that was huge when I was like 12 or 13, so they're probably not as big now, you know, if I were to see one again. They're still horses, they're still pretty good size. And Clydesdales are extra big. Not counting those horses you see on occasion that are just tanks. I love that big gray one. I don't remember the video enough to like say whose video it is. I see it on Tumblr mostly. Every once in a while it pops back up on my dash, and it's just that big old huge gray horse. It's an absolute unit. I left my water on the table in the living room. Dang it! I told myself I wasn't gonna do it, but I did. I went and refilled it before I folded clothes. Playlists on shuffle. So you have this nice, just peaceful kind of nap time music playing. You get on nice and relaxed, and the next thing you know, the loudest, most high energy song ever starts playing. Going from classical music to frickin' Cotton Eye Joe or something. I keep getting the Nutcracker Suite as a suggestion on my YouTube. I'm gonna have to listen to it here soon. Poke Mama, see if she wants to watch the Barbie Nutcracker movie. We, put Fantasia on once just because Netflix or something had it, and it's like one of my favorite Disney movies in the sense that it's a movie. And I got to the Nutcracker Suite, and she stopped it in the middle of the Nutcracker Suite in Fantasia so we could go watch the Barbie's Nutcracker movie. It's like could we at least finish it in Fantasia first? And then once we were finished there, we went back and finished Fantasia. It's like, oh. Like, Jake, you interrupted one of my favorite movies, so we could go watch one of your favorite movies. Like, what the heck? You couldn't have waited 45 minutes. I didn't mind, but it was funny. Hi, Bubba. What you doing, huh? Showing everybody your tail? They don't want to see your butt in my camera. He's bouncing back and forth between open windows. I have the one you can kind of see in the corner of my camera, and then there's one next to it because that window's a bay window. They only have one window open. And then on the other side of me, this way, is another window. And I have two of them open, so just going back and forth and sticking his head in each one. And then next summer, maybe if I'm doing good, I'll see about getting one of those little window cage things. We keep talking about building him a little enclosure outside. Just kind of a hutch, except he could go in and out of it, you know, from the window in the back bedroom. We just don't want to do it now because it's getting so close to winter. Give him something, you know, we'd have maybe a month to use before it got too cold and we closed it up. So I'd hate to do that and then him only be able to use... I say it like, you know, like it don't take till the end of December for it to get really, really cold here. But I would hate for us to get something finished and then us start having, like, what used to be proper fall weather. Because then we wouldn't have it open for him near as much as he'd probably like. But maybe next summer, Bubba. If we can get the extra money, or maybe just the building materials. It wouldn't have to be anything overly fancy. Just something with strong enough wire to keep him from getting out and keep anything that might wander into the yard from getting in. Which I don't imagine would be much, not with the dogs. They keep most things pretty well chased off. What are you doing? Pin. What are you doing? That has been there for like 2 months. Did you get the bell off my ear? Yes, he did. I knocked my, the wind blowing the curtain knocked my cow ears off the thing I hang them on when I'm not streaming. And the bell I generally have hanging from one of them came off. course, I just poke it through a couple of the holes in the ear because it's crochet. Sorry, Bubba, that's not for you to play with. I would like to keep it, actually. Where am I? Like, legit, where am I? I am so... There we go, okay. I know where I am now. This is why I don't drive. Well, that and visual reasons. I like to think it'd be a lot harder for me to get lost on a highway. That, like, I know, as opposed to me having this dumb moment over where I'm standing in a grove of trees in a Pokemon game. Me getting lost in Lumio City. Not remembering which gate I need to go out to get where I want to go. Buzz all over my nose, it feels like. And sometimes it's even true, isn't it, Pin Pin? Hey, the french fries are good, but between those and the salt and vinegar chips I ate earlier, that might have been a bit smidge too much salt. Ah, well, I'll live. There's just good stuff out there to watch today, Bubba. Tell you what, if I can manage to get you a window cage and it's a big enough hit, I might buy you a second one. That way I can put it in this window over here by the porch. This is my 5th Alpha Burmy. Well, that'll be a bit of a maybe. I'll have to see, like, weight limits and stuff for those, because I know if I get one to stick in the window that's by the front porch, Stella will be in it. Like, probably not completely, but, like, partially laying in it, because my bed is pretty much even with that window. We just see that petty little argument between the two of them. Gonna lay down, Bubba? I'm half surprised you ain't laying in the dog bed already. It's been his favorite place to lay in the evenings the past couple of days. Like yesterday, I gave him food and ran him a new bowl of water in the bathroom. And he didn't so much as twitch as I did either. Oh, nice. Good luck. Getting a shiny Wormadam, or a Burmy to evolve into a Wormadam. Either way, shiny Wormadam is the last shiny I need in Legends Arceus. Well, the last shiny I can get in Legends Arceus. Other than a for fun one I'm gonna hunt later. But good luck with your resetting. Excuse me. But that one wasn't shaking. It's not shaking. Yep, good luck. Takes a bit, but it's doable. I think it took me... That'd be a compy. Took me a little over a week to earn the shiny charm. Took me about a week to beat the game, just, you know, because I was having so much fun with the mechanics. Then it took me an extra day or two, I think, to do the post-game stuff. But it's worth it. Okay, that tree isn't shaking. This one isn't either. This one is though. Alright. Not a shiny. I've got this one to hunt, then I still need Fiona, which, you know, you can hatch. Then there's a handful of legendaries, but I'm not hunting those until I get just kind of the regular everyday Pokemon finished. And then after that, it's the last thing I want from this game is a shiny Alpha Ursaring, so I can get a shiny Alpha Ursaluna. And that's about it. You know, more or less be done with Legends for a while, unless I decide to replay it before ZA comes out. And honestly, that would probably just be on a side account, just going to end the game or something. Oof. I have an SP as well. It's just a blue one, and The battery doesn't work in it anymore. And I can't like open it up to see what battery I need to replace it because the screw inside of it was stripped. So I can't get the back off of it to open it. But, you know, other than the battery, it was perfectly good. Actually, Dad might know a way around that. I should ask him. Actually, I've seen a trick you can maybe do with hot glue that might work as well. Don't have any hot glue, though. And it might not work on itty-bitty screws. It might just be bigger ones. But I would love to be able to play my SP again. Use a rubber band? Huh. I don't... Use a rubber band and push hard? I'll have to see, because I think the screw in that is a little Phillips, you know, the one that says kind of star-shaped one, or the four-way one. And the only little screwdriver I have is just a flathead ending. But actually, that is a good idea. I've probably got a rubber band laying around here somewhere I could try that with. Of course, knowing my luck, Oh, hello again, Shark. Knowing my luck, a replacement battery for my SP would probably be $100. Ow! Get my tongue. I didn't check to see what these were. That's okay. That's not too bad. Yep, I got I got a shiny Cherubi, which evolved into Cherim. But I got it not long after you left, actually. Yeah, the painful. Screens are expensive. Because I've seen this dude on like TikTok, I don't remember his name, and he's like, someone sent me their Pokemon game that doesn't save, or their, you know, SP that doesn't turn on anymore, and I replaced the batteries for them so now they can play again. And it's like, dude, like, how much do you cost? Like, I have a copy of Yellow that doesn't save anymore. Also a copy of Emerald that needs a new battery in it. Yeah, I can still play it and it still saves, but the clock, the battery that did like the internal clock died. I'd love to be able to ship my Nintendo 64 to someone and have it still works, but just have them like patch it up, you know, because where I'm sure stuff's come loose and whatnot over the year. Because like just, you know, have people go in and tighten any screws that might be loose, so maybe give it a good clean. I can still play games on it, but it's a little stubborn on occasion about turning on. Or no, it turns on fine. It's my, I need new, the external cords that you like plug into the TV and stuff. I need new ones, honestly. have a Game Boy tucked away in a Minecraft chest you guys probably can't see over in the corner there. It's just a kind of a little cardboard box. That I have a Game Boy Color in it, I think. I need to stick batteries in and see if it still works. Actually, I should look that up later. Just general Game Boy game repair. See how much it costs just to get a new battery put in my Pokemon Yellow. And maybe a new one put in my Blue. It still saved last time I tried it, but it's probably on the verge of dying at any day now. Probably wouldn't hurt to get new batteries in most of my games, honestly. Find someone who could clean up my PlayStation 2 for me and get it working again. It'll load and everything, but it doesn't read discs anymore. At least not PlayStation ones. And it was getting bad about DVDs and stuff too. Nice. I had when Game Boy Colors first came out with the clear ones. I had one of those. But my first Game Boy was a little yellow Game Boy Pocket. And then it died a year or two later and my mom couldn't get it fixed. So I ended up with a Game Boy Color afterwards. Yeah, I haven't checked gold, silver, or crystal recently. But hopefully they're still good. I don't think they got near the amount of play my my copy of like Blue did. And then my copy of Yellow a friend gave me, so Lord only knows how much play it had. I couldn't tell you what color the Game Boy Color I have in that box is. I might have to get it down and look in a second. It was nice. Plus, you know, when I was younger, yellow was my favorite color. So, you know, points to Mom for making sure I got a Game Boy that was my favorite color for my birthday. Sadly, you don't have it anymore. I don't remember if we kept it or if she just threw it away because it didn't work. I don't know what happened to that yellow Game Boy after I got the new one. Oof. Oh, I don't get rid of any of my electronics anymore. Like some of them, like the Game Boys and stuff, I keep kind of for nostalgia, but also because, you know, hey, who knows? One day I might be able to send them to someone who can fix them. But yeah, I have the Game Boy Color that's in the chest. I have my SP, which is, I think, in the desk drawer in the living room. I have my 2DS because I never got a, like, 3DS. I have a regular, like, one of the first DS's they came out with. It's blue. That one still works. The Pokemon games are getting kind of stubborn about being red. Just a second, I'll read your message. Well, I don't think I'm big enough for Twitch to care about. And I'll worry about it when it happens. I'm not the only one who does it. I mean, there are people bigger than me who do it. But I'll worry about that day when it comes. But it is a very dumb rule. Like, I'm not technically supposed to be multi-streaming either, but I still am. And if it ever comes down to it, I'll be streaming on YouTube because I get more views over there. But also, I have the multi-stream chat displayed in my overlay more for your guys' convenience. So that way you can know what's going on, you know, who I'm talking to and kind of what they're saying. So it is actually a bit more for you guys, because I mean, I could get rid of it in 5 seconds just by hiding the widget on OBS that does it. But I always felt bad if I was talking to someone on Twitch and had someone on YouTube as well. Good luck finding your stuff. I found my, the box that my Pokemon Silver came in yesterday. And it has the guidebooks for both, Silver and Gold. Which I got a bit of a chuckle out of. Hopefully you find what you guys are looking for. I tried my best to keep track of all my games. Ooh. Like, I have one Pokemon game that, like, is not literally... No, wait, I take that back. 2 Pokemon games that literally are not in this house with me. One is being, borrowed by my dad's girlfriend's grandkid. And then the other one I left with my friend in Ohio, and she has it for me. She just keeps it with all her games. But no, they walked back the multi-streaming rule. Maybe they'll walk back the chat one as well. Or maybe I'll see about getting that thing that sticks the the messages from like Twitch and YouTube into the other stream. So I watched a streamer the other day who had that. Of course, that might be something you have to pay for. I have to look and see. See, I hate it when games disappear. Like, I knew where this was 20 minutes ago. Or in my case sometimes, I knew where I put this 5 years ago. Why isn't it here again? That was me when I was younger. I'd spend the school year with one parent and then summers with the other because my parents divorced. And I could walk into my bedroom after not being in it for like a year and be like, people have moved things! But yeah, I've got a bunch of Nintendo, Game Boy and Game Boy Advance and DS games in a little, one of the cloth baskets next to my chair. Underneath my PlayStation 4 and my Nintendo. Check this chest and see if I can't get that PlayStation out. I think PlayStation, that Game Boy. Okay, so it is not in there, but I mentioned stream the other day having a Charmander toy from DQ. Then I couldn't remember where it was. Sadly, his tail doesn't light up anymore. That battery's dead because this was in not Daisy Queen, Burger King in like 98 or 99. He's gonna sit on my desk with me. But I found him. I forgot I had a handful of toys in that box. I'll put everything back after I'm finished streaming. Where is that? It might be in a different box. I might have moved it under my bed. I'm not tackling that one because I gotta take my mattresses off to get under there. It's either that or it's in the box I have in the desk drawer in the living room. I have one somewhere. Keyword there is somewhere. Excuse me. Little dude, I wish I could open you up and put a new battery in you, but that'd probably literally mean prying that tail piece off. But I had a light up Charmander. I had a friend, if I'm not mistaken, they got lucky and got the Mewtwo toy that lit up. should put that in my box now, actually. All the little Pokemon toys. Yep, I got Cheerim. Now I just need Wormadam. Well, I got a Cherubi that I evolved into a Cheerim. Check this one up here real fast first. Yep, one to go. Also, hi Ethan. Oh. That was unnecessary. It's probably fairly even chances. Though, given some people's luck, it's probably going to be Poochyena that shines first. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, good, I made it by. Figured he's about to knock me off weird here. Fun. A long time ago, I used to have one of those Pokemon toys, and I don't remember them putting out any other ones other than the starters. They did Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard, and Blastoise and Charizard were launcher toys. Charizard had a little ball of fire it launched, and Blastoise, you know, a couple things of water would shoot from its cannons. But the Venusaur toy did a Vine Whip. And I actually had the Venusaur toy. I wish I knew what happened to it. Lost so many Pokemon toys when we moved. And a couple other ones I gave to a friend. I think I had a squishy Gengar. And I gave to Mama. Because she liked ghost types. And then she got my little Blastoise and Entei toys as well. If I had the money, I would very much be one of those people who collects the character models that come with a bunch of Pokemon. Or just those really nice figurines. Nice! The only game set I'm missing one version of the game from is Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Well, I had a lot of them, and we moved, and I went through that little spiel of time where Pokemon was still an interest, but it wasn't as big an interest. And my niece and nephews were starting to like Pokemon, so I put all my Pokemon toys, you know, in technically it was my nephew's room to play with. And of course now, you know, now the ones remaining are the few I've managed to find digging through boxes and stuff. And then I had some I managed to find and take back home with me. Just some of my favorites, and I let a different nephew play with some of them, and a few of them went missing, so... So I had quite a few of the Burger King toys. I didn't have like all of them, but I had probably 9 or 10 of them maybe. So I had a stuffed Gyarados, which I think I ended up giving that one to a neighbor. And at one point I think I had a stuffed Meowth. I had 2 or 3 of the keychain ones. I think I had a Squirtle toy. Yeah, I gotta get my copy of Y back from Dad's girlfriend's grandkid. They were trying to shiny hunt Zapdos in it, but I didn't realize Zapdos was shiny locked, so next time I see him I gotta be like, hey, you can't get your Zapdos in this game, I'm sorry. You know, could you please bring me my game back? They have a Switch now and with Legends Arceus, so hopefully they'll be able to get Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee and, you know, some of the other games for it. I'm gonna poke my niece next time I see her and be like, hey, if you're not using it, bring me your Switch and your Pokemon game. So I would love to be able to play Pokemon Sword and just only have to spend $30 on the DLC. Without having to buy my own copy. I mean, I have a copy of frickin' Sun in my game case. Yep, all that wasted time, and they said they were at a couple hundred resets. Like, I knew Xerneas and all the others were shiny locked, but I forgot the birds were. And then, you know, last time they came over, they had their Switch. So I traded them a couple of legendary Pokemon, and they're like, are you sure? Gave them a few extra shinies, and it's like, dude, it's like, what am I gonna do with them? They've legit just been sitting in my Pokemon home for a year. Like, look, I don't have physical copies of these games I can give you so you can unlock Shaman and Darkrai in Legends Arceus, but I can give you an extra Shaman and Darkrai. Of course, I only see said grandkid if they stop by for a few minutes on, like, their way somewhere else to go pee or on holidays. I have them on my friends list, but you can't exactly send messages over the Switch. Alright, 1 or 2 more run-throughs, I think. And then that'll be it for now. Yes, Dryer, I hear you. I'll be off to attend you in a couple of minutes. Shaky trees. But no, I might have to start buying Pokemon toys again. Just here and there from like Walmart or whatnot as I get extra money. Which is kind of dumb because it's not like I don't already collect plush. Nice! My first full odd shiny in my first full odd shiny in Legends was a Starly, which annoyed me because that was also my first full odd shiny in Pokemon Platinum. But my first Outbreak shiny in Legends was a Vulpix. Which was actually really nice. And it's actually almost kind of Legends Arceus' fault that I started doing a shiny living dex. Sorry, Daytona. But all this started because I've been a small time shiny hunter before that. But I'd hunted kind of low-key on and off. Like I did some horde hunting in X and Y. I did some breeding for shinies in Sword and Shield. Did a little bit of trading with a Facebook group. But I wasn't a major hunter till Legends Arceus came out. And I decided I wanted all of the new Pokemon shiny. And I did it. And, you know, got a bunch of the other ones too along the way. Then when Scarlet and Violet came out, I decided, okay, well, I want all the Gen 8 Pokemon shiny. So I did it, got all them, and got 100 other ones, you know, along the way. And I hit some point where I'm putting everything in my Pokemon home, and it's like, okay, it's like, I guess I'm doing this now. And so I started like legit working on a shiny living dex. So I've got everything you can shiny hunt in Scarlet and Violet, and almost everything you can shiny hunt in Legend Arceus. And then, like, not counting legendaries because I consider them their own special hunt. But I've got like 30 odd Pokemon left to get in Kanto, 9 I think in Johto. And then it's a mixture of like 10s, 20s, and 30s Pokemon throughout the other generations except for Gen 5? I think I need 70 something Pokemon from Gen 5. So after I finish with Legends Arceus, it's back to Let's Go Pikachu to hunt what I can there. Leaving out Pinsir because it is a version exclusive, but also it's very likely to be in Pokemon in Legends ZA. Then after that, I'm gonna hunt for what I can in Shield, Pokemon Shield, excluding what might be in Legends EA. You know, the Gen 6 Pokemon, and then any Pokemon that was in the Pokedex for Gen 6. So I've got like 70 odd Pokemon I can hunt in Shield. And then when Legends Z8 comes out, I'm gonna hunt everything in it. Nah, that's fine. I can wait for ZA to come out, cause Pinsir has a Mega, and it was a XY Mega. So if Pinsir's not in Legends ZA, I will be very, very surprised. Yeah, Pinsir is in Let's Go Eevee. Is the one Pokemon I need to get the shiny job in Let's Go Pikachu. Because I didn't realize I didn't have it until I was hunting for a Pidgey. And it's the one Pokemon my friend had trouble finding to trade over to me from Let's Go Eevee. Because we always get version exclusives, generally. So she got Let's Go Eevee because she got her game before I did. Because she got her Switch before I did. So I ended up with Let's Go Pikachu. Not that I really prefer one over the other. It's Kanto, so... Well, between you and... I want to say Bob, but it's not Bob. James, I think? Well, between you two, surely one of you will manage to give me just a regular Pinsir. But that won't be for a couple more weeks. I probably won't start hunting again in Let's Go Pikachu till December, maybe. It depends on how long it takes me to get the Wormadam, a shiny Fiona, and the Ursaring. Which I'm hoping to maybe have done by the end of the month, but we'll have to wait and see. I've been hoping to get done with hunting in Let's Go Pikachu by the end of December, but that's probably not super likely. That's fine. Considering we still don't know anything about Legends EA yet. I know everybody's hoping and theorizing for like a early summer, late spring release, but for all we know at this point, it's coming out next November. My only shiny, up until I caught the Pidgey, last month, was a shiny Golbat. That was my one shiny in Let's Go Pikachu. Of course, to be fair, I wasn't big on the idea of hunting for shinies in that game at that point. I have a much easier time with the later Pokemon in that game playing in handheld mode. Because it's easier for me to point and aim. Oh no, I gotta catch 2 more because I need a Pidgeotto and a Pidgeot. So it's fine. I just they're easier if you try to hunt them in Viridian Forest because you don't have the ones spawning in the sky you can miss. That's always kind of fun. I don't remember I don't think Spearow's a sky spawn, so I might not have to worry about that one. Hi, Rapidash! But I figure my hunting in Pokemon Shield is gonna be a... Oh, no, I just hunted the one Pidgey. Because I had to shut down close out my game for a 7-star raid. And I didn't want to build up the chain again. I spent most of October shiny hunting ghost type Pokemon. I got a Punkaboo, a Deomise, and a Galarian Yamask, which I went ahead and evolved that one, but I'm gonna have to hunt or read another one. Oh, I'm not worried about it right now. Thank you for the offer, though. We'll see where I am in a couple of weeks when I get to hunting in Let's Go Pikachu. Oh, no, wait. No, Pidgeot was a... I can't remember if Mega Pidgeot was an XY Mega or if it was an Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Pokemon. So I might only be hunting one to save space for a Pidgeot. I'll have to double check. We still don't know how if they're keeping two X and Y Megas, or if they're splitting the difference and throwing some in from Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. But I got quite a few of the Megas hunted. The ones I wouldn't have bothered with had I known that they were skipping Gen 5 and Legends to do Gen 6. Oh, nice. Too much of a mark person in Scarlet and Violet. They're neat, they're just not something I'd like to go after. I leave that up to other people. To to poor shiny Catherine who's caught like 100 and something Fergirav trying to find the biggest and the smallest one she can. I mean, I eventually plan on hunting an entire Dunsparce outbreak. Popping a shiny sandwich and catching shiny Dunsparce until the outbreak runs out. But I think that's about as adventurous in X and Y as I want to get. Unless in some fit of insanity I decide to go do the same for a Mousehold. And then evolve them all and see if I can get a family of 3. Same with the Dunsparce for 3 segment the Dunsparce. Oh my god, Game Freak, give the Dunsparce a Mega Evolution. I need Mega Dunsparce in my life. Ooh, play them. They're a little choppy performance-wise. They're like not super well optimized. They can be a little laggy sometimes, but they're still fun to play. And the story in Scarlet and Violet is really good. Like, I enjoyed it as much when I played through Violet as I did when I played through Scarlet. And the DLC makes it pretty worth it too. I mean, I know it's an extra $35, but I mean, I put in an extra 35 hours of gameplay just with the first half. And yes, that is part of how I judge if a game's worth it or not, is if I get a game and I can play If I get a game for $60 and I can play that game for 60 hours and have enjoyed myself, then it was worth it. I've put almost 2,000 hours in Scarlet and Violet. Maybe a little over by now. Alright, yeah, this will probably be my last go through. But yeah, if you can get a used copy, go ahead and get a used copy. I sadly don't live near a game store, so I have to order all mine. Or just buy them digitally. No berries? No berries. Pin, did you find you a sunbeam to lay in, Bubba? Oh, nice. Yeah, definitely. If you want to give them a play, go for it. It's worth it. I promise. The shiny hunting in there's easier. I mean, you can make it as hard or as difficult as you want. That one's not shaking. This tree's not shaking. There's that one. That one's not. Dang, just no luck with the trees over here. Alright, let's check these trees over here. I'm gonna end up with another alpha before I end up with a shiny, which wouldn't surprise me much. You can, I don't know how many alpha Paris and stuff I got before I ended up catching my shiny Paris. I'll come down to that one in a moment. This tree not shaking? Nope. So many alpha Pokemon. But also, every alpha I see is kind of like proof that I'm this much closer to a shiny. Every encounter helps. Shaking, not shaking. How about this one over here? Nope. It wasn't too bad. when I played my first playthrough, I had a Togekiss that was a tank. Well, he still is a tank. He's just in Pokemon Home now. And then I have a what was it? My Espeon, and this one knew a fairy move, and then my Roserade knew a fairy move. So I had Giratina covered. So luckily enough, I managed Volo and Giratina both first try. Alright. I'm gonna call it for a day, guys. I will be back tomorrow, same time, same hunt. I hope you guys, the rest of your guys' day goes well, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.